Hello everyone and welcome to this session of programming with Python. In this session we will see some of the important Python methods and operators which really help us to improve our code. So the first method we are going to see is the range method. The range method basically returns the sequence of numbers in a given range. So let's say, for example, if we want to find the range between, let's say, 7 and 17, we want to find the sequence of number between 7 and 17, then we will write range followed by the starting argument, that is 7 here, and followed by the ending argument, that is 17 here, and Python will create an array in which there will be sequence of number starting from 7 and will go till 17, that is 14, 15 and 16. Notice that the ending argument or the stop argument is not included in our resulting array. So let's understand this in Python. Let's say we want to find the range between 7 and 17. We will write range followed by 7 followed by 17, and we want to iterate it. So we will write for I in range 17, print I, and now as you can see that we get a sequence of array in which we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, but 17 is not included in our array. Now another type is that we can also just write the name of our stopping argument, then Python will give us an array in which the sequence of number will start from 0 and it will go till our ending argument. So for example, if we don't give the starting argument and perform this method again, then we will get the sequence of number which will start from 0 and it will go till 17 but not including the 17. Now we can also give the jump argument in our Python. So for example, if I want to find the sequence from, let's say, 0 to 10, but I want my sequence to be distant at 2 different steps. So I will write the 2, and afterward if I run it, now as you can see that we have a sequence of number starting from 0 and going till 10, but the ending argument, that is 10, is not included, but our sequence jumps every 2 steps. So we get 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 respectively. So this is how we use the range method in Python. The next method we are going to study about is the length function. The length function basically returns the number of items in any object or from any sequence. So for example, let's say here we have a list which is consisting of 5 different items. Let's say the variable name is mylist and it is storing 5 different items. Let's say 8, 9, 0, 2, 3. And now if I want to find the number of element in this sequence, then we will write name of our function, that is len, followed by parenthesis sign, and within the parenthesis sign we will write the variable name which is mylist in our case, and if we run this we get 5. Similarly, if I increment the number of element, let's say 6, and if we run this again we get 6 number of item. Let's say I increment it one more, or let's say I decrease it 2 times, and if I run this again I get a 4 as an output. So this is how we use the length method in Python. The next method I want to discuss with you is the in operator. The in operator basically checks that if the given item is present in our sequence or not, and it is also used to address the given item from our sequence. So for example, let's say we have a sequence of numbers in a variable a, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and let's say if we want to check that 3 exists in our variable a or not, then we will write the name of item which we want to check, followed by the in operator and followed by the name of our variable, let's say 3 in a. Now this becomes a boolean expression, and the boolean expression, you know, that always evaluates down to true or false. So if we run this we get true as an output. So it basically addresses as well as check that if a given item is present in a given sequence or not. So this is how we use the in operator in Python. Now the last and most important function which I want to discuss is the print function. The print function is basically used to give the output to the user or output of a program to our user. So what are the common syntaxes of our print function? We first write the print and followed by the name of the variable within the parentheses. We can also write the name of the data type, and we can also use the f-string literal. So let's explore all of these concepts in detail in our Python interpreter. So let's say we have a variable named a and we want to store it in a list like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now at some point of time we want to print this or give it as an output to our user. So we will write print followed by parenthesis sign, and within the parentheses we will write the name of our variable, which is a in our case. Now if we run this, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or a list in the form of our output. Similarly, we can also print different kinds of string. So let's say if I write print, and you know that strings are always within quotes, so I will write this is print function working. So now if I run this, Python will give us an output in which we have a string that this is print function working. Similarly, let's say we have a variable a which is previously was storing our list. Now at some point of time I want to print this variable or this list, but I don't want to list this entire list in our print function. So for that purpose I can use the f-string literal. How can I do that? We first write the print function and the parentheses, and within the parentheses I first write the f keyword, and afterward the quotation symbol, and within the quotation symbol I write my string that this is a, and I pass my variable within the curly braces and close my string. So in this case I want to pass my list, so I will pass a as a variable in our curly braces. And if I run this, then you can see that we get our string that is this is a, and afterward we can print our variable a which is passed in the curly braces, and we get our list in the output because a is storing list. So these are some of the important Python methods which we should know. Let's meet again in the next session. Thank you.